getting ready for first pitch under the sun here at Comerica Park. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. A good crowd still filing in this afternoon as MLB The Show welcomes you to Motown, Comerica Park in Detroit, the site of this edition of Major League Baseball. Interleague baseball set to come your way as it'll be the San Francisco Giants taking on the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian, happy to be with you here for this one. As always, I'm joined by big league veterans Dave Campbell and Eric Harris. We'll hear from the guys in just a moment. But first, let's say we check out our starting lineup. It's presented by State Farm. Get to a better state. State Farm. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. First pitch coming up as the leadoff man Melky Cabrera settles in to get us started. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
Let's go, Tigers! First pitch, 107.
1-1. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway.
Well, this is exactly what the Giants had in mind when they went out and got this guy from Kansas City in the offseason. They paid a big price to get him. Jonathan Sanchez, remember, he was a big part of this rotation, but they needed another good bat in the outfield, and he comes through here with a solid single.
Freddie Sanchez will get his first opportunity now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Freddie back after missing the final 4 months of 2011 with a shoulder injury. Prior to that, had been hitting .289 with 3 home runs and 24 RBIs. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, sometimes you keep waiting for that perfect pitch, then you look up and it's 0-2.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Grounded to Cabrera. This could be 2. Santiago on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Pablo Sandoval will be the batter.
Third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Pablo, you might recall, shed close to 40 pounds in the offseason getting into 2011, and it helped immensely as he raised that average from 268 all the way up to 315 last year. Oh, that looked on the outside corner to me, but I'm only a broadcaster. It's 2-0.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give a guy like that extra strikes to work with because he can make them hurt you.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Boy, hard to even get to a 3-ball count on Sandoval. He's normally swinging at everything.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. The 3-2 one more time. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing and a liner toward right center. And a leaping effort at second, but it's over his glove and could be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
State Farm will give us another look at that swing again in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips, they start to rotate, and then whack! That's great extension right through the ball. That's perfect right there.
Buster Posey will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First pitch coming. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. There's Bruce Bochy, the 6th-year manager of these Giants now. He, of course, at the helm of the G-men for their first World Series victory in San Francisco, coming back in 2010. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. The Tigers coming up, no score. A look at the starting lineup for the Tigers there is presented by their manager, Jim Leyland. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Austin Jackson will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, Jackson joined the Tigers as a part of the Curtis Granderson deal a couple of years back. 249 out of the leadoff spot last year. 10 home runs, 45 driven in to go along with the team-leading 22 stolen bases. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, patience is a good trait in a leadoff hitter, but maybe not this much.
The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And he's probably saying, you're not going to call that one a strike two, are you?
inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
And this might all be done to set up that changeup again. Let's see if he comes back with it.
Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him.
Not the way you want to start the bottom of the first. Now, this is a play that needs to be made, but instead, they allow a speedy leadoff man to reach base.
Brennan Bosch steps in now. First pitch now from Lincecum. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now, Bosch, a former third-round pick of the Tigers back in '06. Good numbers again in his second big league campaign. A .283 average, 16 home runs, 54 runs batted in. And this pitch will miss low, apparently. Oh, okay, it's 2-0.
Well, Lincecum gave a little look to the sky as if to say, what was wrong with that?
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
The man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in the ever-dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Cabrera a year ago led the American League in on-base percentage at .448. A lead by Jackson at second, and now the pitch. In there, 1-1.
Boy, keeping this guy off base is going to be a real key to the ball game going forward.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Boy, and this is the wrong guy to keep missing with up in the zone. Those are 2 dangerous locations there.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He'll lock in a zone now and hurt you if he guesses right.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And now, even on 3-2, there's no guarantee he's going to get another fastball here.
and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
At least you achieved 2 directives here. You take the bat out of this guy's hands, and you set up the possible double play to get you out of the inning.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Well, normally you prefer your hitters to be aggressive, but this was a situation where it really cost him. He's got 2 men on base, but he winds up chasing the first pitch out of the zone, pops it straight up.
Delman Young will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss as Delman comes up empty there. It's 0-2.
Good chance for him to strand a couple of runners here. Got a few pitches to work with.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and that changeup down in the zone is definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a good job there to lay off.
Pause, now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Tigers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning at Comerica Park with no score. Aubrey Huff leads things off now in the top half of the second. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And as a left-handed hitter, all you can really do is just quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find that outside corner.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Huff has gone on strikes for the first out.
And that's a pitch made famous by Greg Maddux all those years. Started at the waist and let it work its way back to that inside corner. That's all about hitting your spots.
Angel Pagan will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Well, I guess that's one way to try and hit this guy.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's the pitch. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Well,
Well, here's a guy coming off a superb season a year ago, and this will illustrate my point. the American League's leader in wins last year, as he looks to keep things going this time around.
Brandon Belt will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike one.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball called for strike two.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches that he wasn't biting on. Now, don't be surprised if he goes back to something harder here on 2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of the inning, but he's seen the count move from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. Alex Avila will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Johnny Peralta will stand in. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right side. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And too many 3-ball counts early in the ball game will just drive that pitch count up.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Under it is Huff, and Aubrey takes it for the second out. Andy Dirks will step in now. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Guerrero turned 37 back in February. You can't help but start looking at the path to 3,000. He's got 2,590 entering 2012. That means he's probably looking at needing 2.5, maybe 3 good years to get there.
And it's well within reach, if you ask me. He can still swing it. And the fact that he can DH will certainly help his cause.
2-0 on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and he may have gone to the well one too many times there, and it's going to wind up costing him. Once you give a hitter an idea for the speed and delivery of that thing, he'll learn how to handle it, and I think he handled it about as well as he could there.
Ramon Santiago will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. And Lincecum will start him with a good changeup for strike one. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And Pagan will tuck this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Nate Scherholz is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Yeah, and he got a lot of this ball, but he hit it to the wrong part of the ballpark. And to make things worse, he had the wrong guy out there to run it down.
Brandon Crawford will get his first shot at it here.
Brandon Crawford.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Yeah, good idea to look at one there after a first pitch fly out to start the inning.
And the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
And early on here, we're not seeing a lot of solid contact so far. They're putting the ball in play, but not with a lot of conviction, as illustrated by this pop-up.
Melky Cabrera will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
Now here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit to Cabrera at third. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. They lead it 1-0. And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll start things off now against Tim Lincecum. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. On the corner, 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, and when you miss wild like that, it certainly does not help you set up your next pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's check it out again using the show motion camera by State Farm. The question is, does that bat break the plane? And to me, I think it does. That looked to be the right call.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the left-handed bat of Brennan Bosch. Oh, and he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this at the letters, that'd be charitable. This thing's about neck high, but he still drives it for a base hit.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This is a dandy right here. On the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, he's either going to swing and miss this, foul it off, or hit it on the ground where it might become a double play. I'm sure he'll take the strikeout, though.
Prince Fielder will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fielder, of course, no stranger to being pitched around. Walked over 100 times each of the past 3 years, including 107 passes last year.
Yeah, it pays to be careful with him, no doubt about it.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And even though he's thought of as an all-or-nothing type guy, Prince did walk 107 times last year, and that's one more than his total number of strikeouts.
The 2-0 from Lincecum. 3-0.
This is a very good hitter up here, so he might get the green light on 3-0.
Delman Young would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here he comes on 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Delman Young will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. What a stop coming off the bag. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Freddie Sanchez will get the inning started for San Francisco. He'll be followed by the Panda, Pablo Sandoval, on deck. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Cabrera, 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that misses for ball 1. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 as that misses up and in.
And we'll see if Bruce Bochy lets him swing away here on 3-0.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the Panda's going to try for 3. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a one-out triple.
I think it's fair to say that this is going to be the best shot they've had so far to get on the scoreboard. You can see the hustle there, and he's all the way up to third on the one-out triple.
Buster Posey will stand in. He grounded out his first time. first offering on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And the infield's back all around, so they'll be content to give up that tying run on a ground ball.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a cold strike 2.
And I would be wary about giving him another pitch there.
Lays off 2-2 now. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Oh, and no chance for fielder to get up that high. It's over his head.
Well, this is a big mistake here because once this ball gets away and gets out of play, that means the run will be allowed to come in and score.
So a runner on second with one down now, and stepping in as the left-handed hitting Aubrey Huff. Fouled back. Posey with his lead. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, right now he should have no fear about going inside. If you hit him, big deal. You've got an open base.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Angel Pagan will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
And that last strikeout may have given him new life as he jumps ahead of the next guy as well.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Back now with Dave Campbell and Eric Karros, Matt Vasgersian, as catcher Alex Avila gets set to start things out here in the Tiger half of the inning. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Two and 0. Up and in that time, and the count moves to 3-0.
Not the best of starts to this fourth inning.
Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Johnny Peralta will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, you walk the leadoff guy, you get in trouble. Seems like that holds 4 more often than not, and now he's got a 2-on, nobody out situation that he's going to have to navigate through.
Andy Dirks will stand in again. He homered his first time around. First pitch now from Lincecum. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To Crawford for 1.
Thought they might have had a shot at 2, but he'll just eat it and be content with 1 there.
Ramon Santiago will try it again. He flew out his first time. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag from Crawford, and they got him at second base.
Yeah, they decide to send that runner from first, hoping maybe to stay out of the double play, but this sure isn't going to help much as they nail him at second base.
Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So a runner at first with 2 away, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Swing and a shot towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 2 and the Giants 1. Brandon Belt will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. And he gets ahead of the leadoff man here 0-1, and that's really been the order of the afternoon.
Well, it absolutely has. Working ahead in the count is so important in regards to dictating how you want to pitch a ball game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Another really close pitch there. He's been around the strike zone quite a bit. You know, sometimes that can be good. Other times, though, it can make you a little too predictable out there.
1-1 on the way. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. The relay throw, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Well, once this ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. When he did, it was almost like he picked up a passenger or two along the route because he was out of gas about halfway to third.
Nate Scherholz will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Swing and a shot to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. You know, that guy's no slouch up there, and he comes through with a solid single here.
Brandon Crawford will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And right there for it is Young for route number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Melky Cabrera will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. From the belt, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Oh, and a good job there of anticipating that pitch in the dirt.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Looks tempting up there, but he's got to hold off.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Bosch is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants leave 1. They're down 2-1. Brennan Bosch will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck. First pitch coming. Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And that is over the wall. Home run. It's a solo shot that time for Brennan Bosch. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Well, there's no such thing as a cheap home run, but there are in the mind of the pitcher. He's thinking if this ball's hit the center, it's a routine can of corn, but instead this one tucks just inside the right field foul pole.
Miguel Cabrera will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Ball one.
Boy, it certainly doesn't get any easier from here after giving up the home run.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
And this pitch will be taken for a ball, apparently. Wow, 3-0.
Yeah, Cabrera just got a gift right there.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, you can see he's pretty upset out there on the mound. I think this probably stems from the pitch previous to ball 4. He thought that one was a strike.
Prince Fielder will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
And that's been part of his problem so far, not being able to locate that fastball when he's needed to.
Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lincecum's next pitch will be number 75 for the afternoon. 1-1 from Lincecum. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
A look at Cabrera, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And this will be a base hit for Fielder. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And when your offense isn't scoring a whole lot of runs, there is very little room for error on the mound. Now he faces a first and second situation that he's really going to need to dig out from.
Delman Young will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And still nobody out here, so you need to straighten out your location problems in a hurry.
Cabrera leads from second. Now the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Here's Lincecum now on 2-1. 3-1.
And if he was ever going to get a pitch to hit, it would be this one right here.
fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And now on 3-2, maybe you start the runners, but who knows? There's always a danger that a line drive could be a triple play.
Here's the fat one coming, baby.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And for whatever the reason, this has not been the ace we've been accustomed to seeing out there. I mean, he's normally attacking the opposing hitters, but he showed a little bit of tentativeness, and we don't see that from him very often.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for Tim Lincecum. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Dan Runzler is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Alex Avila will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
And this is without a doubt a strikeout situation right here, as you can't let this deficit get any worse than 2.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And you can bet the starter's sticking around to watch the end of this inning. He wants to see how many more runs get added to his ERA.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
He knew that all he needed was a ground ball to get the run home, but he was able to drive him in.
Johnny Peralta will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
I'll tell you what, this is the wrong team to fall further behind here in the early going. You got to get out of this mess, and soon.
4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, judging by his release point there, he just doesn't look like he's totally warm yet.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Now a good slider there. Tough pitch, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
Oh, and one thing you just can't have here at the plate is a strikeout.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, a tough call there. I don't think he likes it too much either. Was it the right call? Show motion said... Yeah, I think the bat does come around a little too much.
Andy Dirks will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
A little bit of a hitch in his swing that time. Good curveball.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Fouled back. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Tigers 4 and the Giants 1. Freddie Sanchez will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold. 0-2.
And I thought for a while that his pitch count was going to become a factor, but that last quick inning really helped him out quite a bit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, trying to change the sight line there. That's a smart way to work.
Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fouled straight back. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Pablo Sandoval will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, and you can bet he was saving that pitch. Good job to lay off.
Verlander's starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And you can see, they think he'll go after that pitch below the knees, but with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off it twice in a row.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
And you can't afford to walk him here, so we'll see if they stay with the hard stuff on 3-2.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Young, and he's got it for the first out. Buster Posey will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
You don't become a 20-game winner without a few calls like that from time to time.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
And sometimes when you throw it in the mid-90s and it gets squared up, it leaves the bat hotter than it was coming in. That ball stung all right, but in the end, he'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps the dangerous Aubrey Huff. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Well, behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. You know, they do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
Has a look, now the pitch. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Sometimes when you foul a few two-strike pitches off, you have a tendency to start swinging at anything. That's a good eye.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And Huff lays off that one as he works the count back to 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
And a great job at the plate to get it to 3-2. He's taken the ones he's needed to and fouled off the tough ones.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And fielder will step on the bag. 3 unassisted for Prince, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Tigers lead it 4-1. Ramon Santiago will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th. First pitch to him. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And he knew on that 0-2 count he didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to come in with one.
Fouled back. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys, and that's just what they've done.
Austin Jackson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-0. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And Posey able to stay with this one, and there are 2 away now.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the 5th, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
Brennan Bosch will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 4 and the Giants 1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Angel Pagan will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And now you just got to worry about getting on base. That tying run's still in the hole.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Brandon Belt will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Get him down now.
And here's another first pitch strike, and he's just running roughshod right through this lineup.
Well, they just have not put up much of a fight. I totally agree. He's had his way out there from the word go.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Fairly indicative of how things have gone for him thus far. He hit that thing probably 400 feet, but still winds up in the webbing of an outfielder's glove. They can't get a break.
Nate Scherholz will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hot dog. Get your hot dog.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two and 0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's in there, 2-1.
Ah, a good off-speed pitch there and a fastball count.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. full count, 3-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Swinging a ball line softly to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, this pitch is a fastball on the inside part of the plate. Normally, if you're late, you're not going to get very good wood on it, but here he just sort of sweeps this thing into left field and gets himself a base hit.
Brandon Crawford will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Up high, 2-1 now.
And right now at the plate, I think you sit on fastball and react to the breaking ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, on 3-2 and 2 away, it's not technically a hit and run, but it plays like one, and the runner's able to go from first to third easily.
Melky Cabrera will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
And that's the tying run at the plate, so I don't think he was trying to go after him.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. It's stretch time in Motown. It's the Tigers 4 and the Giants 1. And there now is Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And this section of the lineup goes righty, lefty, righty, so they'll make it tough on you in the late innings.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
And he's just throwing darts now. They have not been able to pick him up.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Prince Fielder will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside there.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A look at Cabrera, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Whoa, he is definitely getting a good workout behind the plate.
2-2 now.
2-2. Come on, get him over.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
And remember, the bullpen is working here, so they'll have that as an option in case he loses them.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is into right field. A base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Delman Young will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, 1 away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Alex Avila will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
And this has been yeoman's work out of the bullpen.
In there, strike 2.
Yeah, he gets the call, but you don't want to make a steady habit of leaving that slider there.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And he's done just about all you could ask here in relief. 2 2/3 innings now with just 2 hits allowed. He's really come in and pretty much shut the door.
Johnny Peralta will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That was a good job by the catcher getting the glove on that, or both runners might have been able to move up.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And that should have been called strike 3, but it's low apparently. Second life now, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, that's tough to take given the circumstances, but he got away with it.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Ah, what an at-bat there. He took him as far as he could go, and now the bases are loaded here, and we'll start this process all over again.
Andy Dirks will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
And this could be the knockout punch if he can do some damage here.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So the Tigers leave them loaded, but they lead it 4-1. Freddie Sanchez will get the inning started for San Francisco. He'll be followed by the Panda, Pablo Sandoval, on deck. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. 8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Pablo Sandoval will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Right there for strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and once you see a guy 3 or 4 times in a game, it's easy to see patterns in how they pitch you.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this late in the afternoon, the longer this at bat goes, the better chance he might make a mistake and leave one out over the heart of the plate.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Into the 8th inning of work now, and if it's possible, it looks like he's just getting better as he goes along.
Buster Posey will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And these guys aren't out of this game, but their chances are diminishing by the second.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. On the ground down the first base line. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Tigers 4 and the Giants 1. Getting ready to begin the home eighth. But before we do, let's take a look back at how the Tigers got themselves to a better state. And it came right here on this base hit that put them on top. Get to a better state, State Farm. New pitcher coming on, and it's the veteran lefty, Javier Lopez. Ramon Santiago will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And there's the fastball from Lopez. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Now he's got to protect the outer half with 2 strikes.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Well, you've got one job to do on the mound right now. Do not let this deficit get any wider than 3. So that's a good job to set down that leadoff man right there.
Austin Jackson will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, they've had his number all afternoon, and they get ahead of him again right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
And worth noting that he does strike out quite a bit for a leadoff guy, so this might not need to be in the zone here with 2 strikes.
Now here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, and they've held him to an 0 for 5 in this one. He's been neutralized.
Brennan Bosch will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
And they're getting toward that dangerous part of the lineup here, so he definitely doesn't want to walk him.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Scorecard.
3-1 on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll see Aubrey Huff start us out when we come back. 9th inning coming up. Tigers lead this one 4-1. Joaquin Benoit will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. There is Aubrey Huff now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Angel Pagan will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
2 up and 2 down in the 9th so far. This one looks just about to be in the bag.
Brandon Belt is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander.
You're
1-0
nothing.
pitch now. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily, and now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
A Octavio Dotel will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Nate Sherholz will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
This guy's come right out of the bullpen throwing strikes. That's a key.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Tough to lay off, especially when he's looking for the final strike of the ball game.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
And now an important pitch here, because if you go 3-2, that's going to activate the runner.
Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the runner will score from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, don't count these guys out just yet. It's a 2-run ball game now, and as we've seen, they won't quit until they've used up all their outs.
9th inning save opportunity coming up, and it's time for the ever-entertaining Jose Valverde to run through his ritual here. Brandon Crawford will lead things off against the animated Tiger who was perfect in save opportunities in 2011, Jose Valverde. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He waits, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, and it's all come down to this.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On the fielder, and that's a wrap. This ball game is over.
Well, this game went right down to the wire, but in the end, they were able to just hold on and walk away victorious.
Tigers got a great start in this one out of the gentleman you see there, Justin Verlander. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Well, Matt, he turned it over to the bullpen in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings for him, and he was hitting his spots throughout.
So that'll bring us to our conclusion here this afternoon. For Dave Campbell, Eric Karros, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long and thanks for joining us here today. As always, this has been a presentation of MLB 12 The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 4-2. Highlights are coming up as we say so long from Detroit.